All right, first of all, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out today for our women's wrestling announcements. I first want to start out by thanking a few people. Derek Mary, our men's wrestling coach, who stepped up to help in our when our change of coaching positions happened, so I do appreciate your time. Sam Bartolotti, who stepped in to help with our administrative assistance for national travel and and of course, last but not least, Mara Eason, who took over as the interim head coach but was our graduate assistant, took over the program until we filled it and just stepped in. She stepped it right up and continued our success and led them out to the national tournament. So thank you, Mara. Our women's wrestling program competed this year for the first time in school history. They blew away our expectations as a first-year program. We wrestled in the Mid-South Conference. We had wrestlers ranked in the top 25 in the country, and then 2 wrestlers qualified for nationals for the first time in school history is unheard of for a first-year program. So as you can see, we needed to make sure we had the right person to lead our team. I am thankful for the hours our committee put in to find our new coach, and our next coach is an American freestyle wrestler. In September of 2012, she joined the U.S. Army as part of the world-class athlete program and served with the military police. As a world-class athlete, she has been a world team member 5 times, a 6-time national champion, and won a military award silver medal. She won the gold medal in the 53 kilograms weight division at the 2015 and the 2019 Pan American Games. She also has experience coaching at different levels. Today, it is my great honor to announce that Whitney Cox as our next women's wrestling program. Will you please help me welcome her to the program?
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm just grateful to be here. I'm excited to get this program up and running and have some fun and get working with these girls and being able to see where we can take the team for sure. I'm excited to be able to move and give everyone the opportunity to learn a bunch of different techniques and everything like that I've wrestled for 25 years, so I've got a lot to offer to the women that are here as part of the team, so I'm just excited to be part of it and be able to give back to the women's future of wrestling.
Whitney, a few questions for you. With a head coaching change, such a young program and roster, I mean, the subject of culture comes up. What's your vision of Siena Heights women's wrestling, and what are your plans that you hope to implement right away?
Some of the plans that I want to implement, like I want to get them to where they know that this team is a family. I want them to be able to know that they're going to be able to have a coach that they can trust and someone that's going to be committed to them just as they would be committed to me in the wrestling room. And I want them to know that no matter what, I'm going to be able to help them through anything that they have going on in their lives. And so with wrestling, it's not just a sport, it's a lifestyle, it's something that they truly have to be committed to. And so not only having them being committed to it, I'm going to be just as committed as they are. And so that'll be one of my things for the culture that I would definitely be building, and wanting them to know that they should never count themselves out. They should always know that anything's possible. Because we look at any competition that we go to, you could be down by 8 points, and so many people will think this match is over, it's done, it's not going to be able to be won by that other person. And at the Open this year, just watching it, so many matches, there was people that were down by 8, 9 points, and they ended up coming back and winning those matches, and then some of them ended up winning the tournament too. So it's great to see, and just knowing that never count yourself out.
Good stuff, good stuff. Now, wrestling, it's always been kind of a male-dominated sport. You know, women's wrestling is growing, continually growing. Talk about the role that wrestling has played in your life and how it's helped mold you into the leader and the athlete that you became.
When I was growing up, I was really one of the only girls on my team. And I had programs where maybe we had 3 at the most. And I had a lot of coaches that really didn't agree with women wrestling, and so I would have coaches who wouldn't even coach me because I was female. And so I would just work my butt off in those times and just go and prove people wrong. And so I actually would have parents that didn't agree with me wrestling, where I had a dad that came up to me and asked me if I was sure if I was a female. And I said, last time I checked, would you like to find a doctor and find out? But and he didn't like that because I ended up actually winning the tournament and beating all the boys that were in my bracket. And so I had it to where there were parents that told me, get back in the kitchen, go make me a sandwich. And it was truly, for me, it was a hard time because it was like, these people don't want me here, but this is where I belong. This is where I'm meant to be. And just how these women are here, they're meant to be on this mat. They're meant to have that opportunity just as much as the men are meant to have that opportunity. And so I think that it can be something amazing that this sport is actually one of the fastest growing sports in the world. And so I think that they deserve as many opportunities as they possibly can have. And I think that with this sport growing the way that it is, I think we could truly make it amazing.
Good stuff. I know you've met some of the girls, some of the team. What are your first thoughts on the team, first impressions of the group?
I think that we'll have some great hard workers in the room and that they're really excited to have this opportunity, having a new coach and having a great wrestling team and seeing where this team can lead. And so I think that they're very excited for this new year and seeing what we can do and build off from this last year.
What are you looking forward to now that you're here, you're on campus? What are you looking forward to the most in terms of hitting the ground running here in May? And what are you looking forward to the most here this upcoming fall and winter when the kids are back on campus?
One of the things I'm just really looking forward to is just getting out there and giving back to this wrestling world from everything that I was able to have and being able to teach this new group of girls coming that basically anything and everything's possible. Because with wrestling, it definitely was a huge part for me growing up that it truly made me see that anything really is possible, especially if I can put my mind to it. And so I'm just really looking forward to getting going and seeing what we can do and seeing how big we can make this program.
Good stuff. Congratulations, Whitney. Anything else you'd like to add, Whitney?
I'm just grateful for this opportunity, and I'm grateful that I have my husband, Jaden Cox, to support me, and that we have our family members and everything behind us. And I'm grateful for this school and for the support that they're going to give me. And so I'm just grateful to be a part of it and excited to get started.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Whitney.
Thank you.